this headphone doesn't have a volume control, so... Wait, there is a... I'm bringing up the stream. I need to see what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh no.
Oh. Hi. He...
Yeah.
He's saying hi. He's bad, I guess, and he can't talk. Oh,
Oh, you thought it was a kid that was typing?
yeah. Well, summary of the information gathering.
I don't know. I'm not on screen. Yeah, good. Return to PNG tuber. Plus,
one question. I didn't read the auto session RP.
yeah.
Don't we want summary. Yeah.
All right, thanks.
I messaged Isabella, just seeing if they're on the way. I haven't gotten an answer back.
Well, he has a kid, so it's understandable if he's
Yeah.
a bit occupied.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about lead. I haven't heard a word from him.
He might. I don't know. How long have y'all been? We're talking last night.
Normal time, I think. Unless you actually played Omori with him.
Not that I know of. I left.
Okay. So, my mic was not connected to the stream.
Oh my gosh.
Hello, hi,
Oh.
hi, Banner. I've been saying hi to you for quite a while, and my mic was not connected to the stream.
That explains hieroglyphics. It says he can't hear you.
Oh.
It ain't a
Sorry.
Oh
my god. It's because I was playing with Bomber earlier, recording a Mori, so I changed the channels for the better audio recording.
Then that probably explains why he might be still asleep.
We weren't playing that late. We were. No, he's been up later. Anyway, so one issue I'm having is Roll20 is not loading in the.
Really, it says you're here.
Oh yeah, I'm there, but stream isn't there. Temporarily. Oh wait, here we are. It's working. Right. Let's see. Where is the D&D Fragile Frontier? Here we go. Skip.
I'm gonna play through Discord
Dark
because,
mode. Close.
frankly, it's easier to keep Discord active while I'm playing using it that way.
Fair enough. Have a splat. Splat.
Splat.
Okay. Yeah. So I've slightly updated the board in Tabletop Simulator, so that'll look slightly nicer.
Oh, good.
How do I? Okay, on Discord, I'm gonna stream the Tabletop Simulator just in case anyone wants to see that.
Oh yeah, we all get an inspiration now that we.
No. So here's the thing.
We have full.
We will be starting this session with a long rest. And what happened because of all the RP that's happened? Everyone will be starting with 3 inspiration full. So I'm gonna keep this visible. So if any player's interested, they can probably just look over and see the inspiration counts and stuff because I'm gonna track that on this table. Or you can track it yourself also. What I've done is I have now enlarged the world map. Because previously the world map was just on this table squished, but now I have brought it separately. And it is so much nicer. The table has so much more space. And it's a lot cleaner to look at. Banner? Can you guys not hear me? Can anyone hear me in stream? My mic is connected to stream. There should be no scuff whatsoever. Oh, I'm gonna listen to myself. I'm gonna regret this.
No, we can hear your
I'm
stream.
gonna regret this. I can hear me. I can hear myself. I hate it. Thank you so much for making me listen to that. Okay.
Man of culture.
Okay. I'm going to assume it's only us 3 right now. Did anyone hear anything from the other guys?
I have not.
Can we have a session with just half the cast?
I mean, yeah.
We only have 3 of us. I guess this can be just a pure RP session.
I mean, we are trying to get information, so.
Yeah, but we need to get moving.
Without half the players? I mean, I'm sorry, but there are only 3 players out of 6. And I don't even have the other code. I don't even have the other DM with me, the co-DM, who's in charge of the next area.
Oh, that's a rough.
I guess this is gonna be a one-shot.
Oh.
That's what it sounds like.
One shot, figuring out where the heck Anadi's
It's gonna be a
are.
one-shot between the 3 of you guys. Hey.
Until come.
I mean,
yeah.
The people that are missing are usually the same people that literally come all together at the same time, like 5 minutes after stream. So after the beginning of the stream.
Well,
so
the stream started 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but let's wait another 5 minutes.
Well, in these 5 minutes. Wait, what do you mean wait 5 minutes? What are we doing in that 5 minutes then?
We were talking.
Well,
we were not waiting.
Well. Okay, so how about in these 5 minutes, I'll at least try to catch you up on all the off-stream RP, you and the chat.
Yeah, I thought it would be
Yeah.
nice.
And then
Yeah.
when they come back, we can give them an even more abridged version.
They
Yeah.
can watch the replay.
Nah, Banner, we're not gonna wait. We're not gonna wait 5 minutes. We're gonna start by
Yeah.
just giving a bit of a recap of what happened. So, as we last left off in the game, Inari's house burnt down.
It got disintegrated.
Yes, Inari's house was disintegrated by Litney's daughter, Litney, the Necromancer, right there in the far right.
Uh-oh. I accidentally exited out of
Running
point,
away
didn't
from their crimes. And at the end of the last session, everyone felt extremely sad and was like, oh no, we have to make sure, we have to, like, you know, they tried cheering it up. It might or might not have worked. We don't know for sure. Speaking of, I just realized I planned to reveal something, but I forgot I don't use my VTuber avatar. So instead, I'm going to have to paste this here in. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm instead going to just paste something. I have turned the little Inari thing because I couldn't make a full out of it. That's so much. What instead I have done is I have made it into an adorable little plush. Where is it?
Wait,
Ah,
I have to see this.
Wait. I'm going to give me 1 second. I have it. In the Discord, you guys get in art and references. I'm gonna put it in the actual, like, in the YouTube Discord over there in art progress. And then I'm also going to launch the VTubing avatar just so I can show them. No, I can't show to them. It'll, if I click the buttons, everything will break. But is it worth it? It's worth it. Let's do it. Let's see it. Let's see everything break. You want autograph? What do you
autograph.
What do you mean autograph? I can't reach out through the screen. I can't reach
Not
out
with
through the
that
screen and,
attitude.
like, slap your paper.
Not with that attitude.
Indeed, not with that attitude. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, remember, it's a kid, so he's going probably to try and
Yeah.
say some things,
Oh
but
my god, how
he
could
will
I
use the
do
wrong word.
something so stupid? Okay, we're gonna close
Did
that.
he just spam the nerd emoji?
Yes. He did.
Ah,
He
yes.
did indeed do that. He did do that. You know what I'm gonna do instead? I'm gonna take a screenshot of the shelf. Because
Yes,
apparently
you're
I
gonna
am just not super acquainted for this. So here we go. On stream, I'm gonna show the shelf. This is the shelf. This is what we got.
Ta-da!
This is it. This is what we work for, what we live for, what we've done. I'm gonna put it in our progress also, and I'm gonna put it also in our Discord. There you go. So you guys see, I have turned Inadi being hugged by Isabella and the little the fluffy wood, the blink dog. I have made it
Stefano.
into a doll, Stefano. I made it into a doll on our stream.
Honestly, I kind of expected all the dogs.
But you know, it's
that wasn't enough space because
Yeah, there was-
Inadi is small chilled. If I put more
Yeah.
dogs, then we wouldn't be able to see her.
That's
I
fair.
have to say,
That-
it's a really nice plush.
What?
Hmm.
You-
It's a nice plush.
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry, my brain just
Yeah.
did
No,
a
so,
don't worry
bad
about it.
effort.
so here we have it. God, I wish I had, like, actual, like, plushies of all of these things. But I don't have a big cupboard like Star does, like this Star. But yeah, there we go. I wanted to show that. That's what happened last time. And since then, there have been two groups. In fact, Solstice has been part of both groups. So excuse me. Litney has gone to their neighbor to find, like, door to door, starting with their neighbor to try and figure out what happened to Inadi's. What happened to Inadi? What happened to her
Um,
parents?
was I would like to clarify it was
Litney.
Rachel.
Solstice and Rachel.
Oh, Rachel.
Yeah,
Well,
because
well,
there was
well, 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 well.
Solstice. I
It
mean,
seems
Litney's not in the
Solstice is
right
actually
mind.
the one common group here.
Yeah,
Take care, be safe, Banner. So Solstice went door to door to find out more about Inadi's parents. And then later on, Solstice also decided to go to the bar where Sarah is. But we push that aside. We assume
With
there was a Sarah.
Sarah.
Litney is not in the bar.
Yeah, no, Litney's kind of shut herself off in her room.
Okay, sorry, Sarah.
Yeah, little Zaral, as you call her.
No, the orc, Sarah.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
Sarah.
yeah, me. All right.
You're in the bar. So allow me to give
Oh.
you. In fact, you know what? This is probably a great time. Solstice and Sarah, you're both in the bar currently. Sarah, you were pretty busy with your drinks. You didn't notice the fairy walk in just because she's quietly chatting away with the bartender, Dave the Ranger, by her side. But now you notice her. And Litney, Litney,
Yeah.
for the sake of
w-
convenience, can we position you also here?
Where the where Solstice
in the
and
bar.
yeah,
I
yeah.
would say,
Um,
rather than being in the
sorry,
bar, considering your mood, you would probably pass by, and that's when you'd notice, you know, Solstice and Sarah are in the bar.
Who's breathing?
yeah. Ninja, your mic is too close to your mouth.
yeah, sorry.
Okay,
I
so
was thinking like,
so in this scene, this is essentially a scene where Solstice, Sarah, and Litney all noticed each other. You know, Solstice is at the bar. Sarah is at in the tavern, in the bar, but not at the actual bar, just at a table. And Litney is basically passed through the door and just noticed you.
Yeah.
um,
Isabella is on her way, on his way.
Litney
Who's on his way?
Isabella.
Isabella.
Nice, nice, nice.
Litney notices them. I would like to point out that Rachel's still with the Solstice, but Litney looks at them and just looks, has this look of guilt on her face. She knows she didn't do anything, but she feels like she indirectly caused the Inari to be hurt emotionally. It's just like doesn't really say anything, just looks away. It, the ball's in y'all's court. What do you guys do?
Uh,
Well,
I think that Sarah hasn't
Philip.
noticed you all for the moment. She's still a little bit focused on their drinks. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear you.
All right. So yeah, Sarah hasn't noticed you at the moment.
What about
Solstice,
Solstice?
you were, you know, quite interested, like pretty single-minded in like getting information from this guy, from the bartender, this old
Yeah.
elven bartender. But you know, you as he seems a bit like lost in like the information you want, you kind of just glance over your shoulder just to double check the room, and that's where you notice That's where you notice Sarah, And now, Litney, if I understand, you've walked in? Question mark.
Yeah, she did,
Cool.
and,
So
and just sees them and just
Yeah,
kind of
that was.
turns her head away in shame.
Unless someone pipes up, I want to see her because she's a. I got my back to her.
Okay.
this is wonderful. This is
Rachel.
okay. So
will-
Dave is going to basically tap your shoulder, Solstice. I say tap your shoulder. I suppose it's a matter of he's going to tap the table in front of you because I don't. He's got big hands, and he's gonna just
Yep.
kind of like gesture back towards the orc and
Yeah.
the necromancer, and he's gonna be like, "Aren't those your friends over there?"
Solstice will take a quick glance and then wave them down before handing Dave some coin. Why don't you go and find a secluded spot for yourself?
A sickle bismal?
A secluded spot,
Okay.
because I think he
Yep.
wants to drink in peace.
Yeah, taking the coin, he nods and he's just he steps away. He's gonna go to the different part of the bar.
Yep.
So now you're well aware of these two. These two, I think I don't know if Sarah's probably no. I think Sarah's probably busy. She said so. Litney knows of you guys, and Solstice, you know. What is this awkward tree? What is this very awkward tree going on? Should I bring in an NPC to like make this interaction more bearable?
Well, Rachel will pipe up since she's still with Solstice. It's, aren't you gonna say anything? She, and she's gonna call Litney over. Litney reluctantly walks over to Solstice. Is in Rachel.
Yeah.
She doesn't say anything, but she sits right next to her.
Yeah, where Dave was before.
Yeah.
I'm
Hi.
finally here.
Hi,
Hello,
Isabella.
Isabella. You missed nothing because I put these three in a room together and they said nothing.
Well, to
Oh,
be
okay.
fair, Litney is still processing.
Yeah. Litney is being emo. Sarah is sitting drinking alone for herself, and Solstice is chatting up the bartender.
So basically, they're all in the tavern. These people. By the way, Isabella, you would have put Inadi to sleep, and I think you probably would have let. If only I can.
Bonica,
I can't remember the name.
Bonica Collector.
Who was Panika?
Bonica Falata.
Bonica Falaka.
Why would you let this familiar do the job?
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Never mind then. I thought
Well, Stefano will watch
What's
over
this
her.
guy's name? Why can't I remember his name? He's
Goblin Slayer.
no.
Zid.
The merchant.
Not Yog.
The merchant who
Oh.
came with you guys.
Yosef.
Yosef. Yes. So basically, I'm gonna say you put Inari to sleep in your shell and gave it to Yosef to watch over because Yosef is basically like her uncle. And you probably went to go and look for the others because what's the idea, right? And you would you would stumble across all of them in the bar. In like Litney standing there, unable to talk to anyone. Sarah drinking, not even noticing anyone. Solstice talking with this barkeeper. This ancient elf. Like this is an old elf man, and he looks like an old man even by human standards.
He's only 500 years old. So
Yeah,
not that old.
he's in
Okay,
his
you know
prime.
what? I might have misunderstood. What's an elven? What's old for an elven? What's like he could die tomorrow for an elven? He's 800.
1,000 or so. 1,000 or so. I don't know.
He's not.
I would say a couple millennia,
No, elves.
depending on what type.
Elves don't live
Yes,
this
it-
long in my world. Oh,
Well, in
Then
my
it's up to
world,
you.
personally, an
A
elf
bomber
can
will
live
come
up
later.
to 800 years old.
Alright.
And in my, but in you don't want to listen to me because in my world, turtles live up to 5,000 years old. So yeah,
Okay, right. So let me point this. Let me actually like
Yeah.
give you the exact thing.
I'm
An elf in my world lives
I'm-
up to 600, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm drawing up the bar in the top left corner.
Okay.
So we
Yeah.
have somewhere to
So
place
an
our
elf lives up to
characters.
600 years old. So this man is like in his late 500s. He is an old man, even by elven standards. Obviously,
yeah.
for
By
you,
the
he's
way,
like a
I'm
kid.
saying this to
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying this to everyone who is currently seeing Isabella. She doesn't look well. She has like this big old sort of sack of pulsating flesh on her back where her shell should be, and she doesn't look very like comfortable. The reason for that is because like it's the shell is kind of the one thing that protects all of her internal organs. So by giving it to Inadi, she will grow a new one in a week, but she's condemned herself to a week of extreme discomfort. So just so you know.
Obviously. But
Okay, this is very rough, but it will work.
Okay.
yeah,
We didn't need a bar map, but okay.
Yeah, but it's easier to visualize where everyone is.
Sure, you can absolutely use that. That's not an issue. I don't have an issue with you guys using that. Let me help
Yeah.
you and just move that to the back. In fact, let me just move all of this to the back.
It's just mostly
yeah.
awkward silence right now.
Yeah, which is odd. And go ahead, feel free to talk. And if you don't talk, I'll bring out an NPC to talk.
Isabella is going to use Banakafalata, of course, to ask whoever she can if they have rotten meat and most importantly, a lot of bones. Also, you can tell that she's also chewing on the rocks right now. She needs the calcium in order to create a new shell.
Yeah.
Marine.
Marine will.
Marine. This is
Wait, sorry.
Basically, I'm
Solstice
just
will,
I'm just
it's
asking
fine,
them
don't
if
worry
they
about
can.
it. Yes.
I'm just asking them if they
Solstice
can give
will,
me their trash can.
Okay, yes. So
So,
basically, what happens is one of the villagers, this gruffy old man, who looks like, to describe him, he's this old man with like this surprisingly black hair. Although he does seem to be balding. You know, his arms are like very veiny and wrinkly. He's got a distant look, and he gives you like this awkward smile, and he basically just kind of gestures outwards like, if you go to the market square, there's this butcher shop, like Lebron's Nick. If you go there, they just, I think like tonight is going to be roughly when they're going to be throwing out like their set of trash. So you might find some rotting meat there. Otherwise, we don't have a lot of like rotting meat in town. There's rarely that much of an excess, you know.
That is fair enough. My mistress thanks you. We will go check that out, and she's gonna do well exactly that.
Oh, you're just gonna leave now.
Yeah,
Before
I'm
you
going
leave,
to basically go through every trash in the town and eat everything.
You
Yeah.
know, you
Oh,
you
hey,
can absolutely do
let
that.
me say,
I'm gonna go full
before you leave,
obese
And
for this
here is
raccoon right
bomb.
now.
before you leave, Solstice reminds you that we do have 34 pounds of bone meal.
She will use the Banacafalata to ask you if she can eat it, like all of it.
Sure. It's not that much, just 34 silver.
So
She's going to thank you
Razzle.
profusely and go immediately go get it.
Yep.
Just so you know, all the party, everyone here so far is met in the bar, and none of
Mhm.
them have chosen to talk yet.
I see.
Litney's still
just
very
one last
depressed.
Just one last thing. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put like all in like a half a barrel or whatever I can find, and come back to the bar with the bone meal. That way I can be present. You know.
Yeah. Just make sure you eat the rotten stuff before you come back.
No, I'm just eating
Oh,
the bone
and
meal for now. I'll eat the
yeah.
rest later.
Yeah. Litney, can you place your character where you're sitting?
Give me a second.
Actually, no.
Right there, and Rachel's on the table. She's obviously looking at Litney very concerned because this is the first time she's ever seen her this depressed.
Yeah, understandable.
Next
Solstice will
to
ask the
next to Sarah's this guy. He's sitting also and eat and drinking with you.
Isn't that the prince?
You
Yep.
don't. No one knows that. He's just
Except for
he's just a
Except-
traveling bard adventurer.
except Solstice.
Solstice is the only one who knows that. She's not told anyone.
All right.
So here's
So-
Rodney,
Oh,
just chilling. I'm so upset.
I basically essentially
Roger.
told him that I knew.
All
I
right.
essentially
Uh,
told him that I knew
Okay.
when we met, if you remember.
No.
So
The
he's
thing
aware
is,
that
I
I'm
remember
aware.
what you said to him, and he didn't put two and two together
Ah, right.
because you said it too vaguely.
Well, I thought he would be smarter.
Well, he misunderstood because he thought you were talking about how cool he was.
anywho, to break the silence, Litney, you can hear Rachel in her thoughts. She's like, I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood. Er,
Well, I don't know how much Rachel have told you, but we know where her we know where that her dad is looking for her at least.
she doesn't say she says weakly, do you know what about her mother?
That is a more touchy subject. She disappeared.
Do you have any idea where her father is?
The one I talked to did not know. He suspected he would head to the frontier town. But maybe we'll find them in maybe we'll find them in what the fuck is that town called again?
The one we're
The
going
next
to
town
next?
Stella.
over, Stella Town.
And just to recap that, just as to clarify, that's the next town we're going to, right?
Just to
That's
clarify,
Fortress Town.
Solstice has not told anyone about the altar site. Coolborn has not told anyone about anything, basically.
I thought I did.
Not yet.
Well,
No.
Okay.
Things were a
Well-
bit too busy because as soon as you came back, Inani became homeless.
Right. Right.
This is the first time you're all sitting down to
Eh.
talk about anything.
Yeah. We're leaving tomorrow for Stella. Hopefully, we can find some information about Greg over there.
mm,
If
But-
I just knew some here with the sending spell, that would be helpful. Oh, right. Did
Yo.
the priest tell me if he had the sending spell or not?
Oh, he has the
I
settings.
thought I
He has the setting spell, but he's not met Gregor.
Ah, okay.
we could find. Trying to think. No, scrying is a little too high, pricey of a spell.
Yeah. At least we know he's safe. At the very least. All right.
Then he
Barky,
goes,
would you be so kind and give my friend here something?
Litney
Raw.
will stop. Litney will stop you there. I'm not hungry nor thirsty. Which is
You need a
No, no.
stiff drink.
it's like I'm not in the mood. Which should be a red flag because Litney is one who would as far as you would know, would never turn down a drink or food. She's always been like, it's that bad.
Yeah, Solstice insists.
She wants to, uh, wants to say no, but obviously she knows her Solstice is just as bullheaded as she is, if not more.
Yeah.
That's not a bear. That's the barkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
know.
ancient elven figure who, pretty old. He, basically without even needing to look, his hands just just slide across the counter, grab the bottles needed, pour the drinks into the decanter, shake, pour it out, slide the drink to you. Pretty seamless,
Yeah.
At this
Yeah.
point, considering Litney was asked what, strong drink. So yeah. Basically, this is like 50% scotch at least.
Yeah.
Litney will
And 50% vodka.
Litney will
That sounds maybe disgusting.
Litney's going to
Yeah.
take a huge swig, mostly because it's gonna be one of those days.
Yeah.
Can I roll a Constitution to see? I do get advantage because she's a
You
reborn.
can, yes,
and
absolutely. You can feel free to do so. By the way, Razzle, just to quickly catch you up today, you've not really missed anything. What
That's a
happens is
7.
coincidentally, all of these people, all of the characters have met here in this bar, but now only they're actually trying to talk to each other. They just were awkwardly staring for a moment. Especially
Yeah.
since Sarah over here is too busy drinking, hasn't noticed anyone yet. Litney
Yeah.
was being awkward, and Solstice was busy, getting information.
It was Rachel that
Yeah,
broke the
so
silence.
no one would have even noticed when you walked in.
Oh. So,
That-
barkeep. Let's get
Yes?
back to what I asked. Do you have any information about little Inadi's parents? I want to confirm what I have already got.
He looks to you like, little Inadio. Oh, so you're familiar with her then?
Yes.
I see. Is she safe? He asks, looking like
Uh,
his expression just You can't see any change in his expression. It's just impossible. As far as even though he sounds concerned as a barkeep, you look at his face, no hint of expression. You have no clue what he's actually thinking.
As safe as you can be, I suppose.
Litney grips the glass a little tighter.
Is she here in town, or is she somewhere else?
For now, I would refrain from answering
He
that
glances
question.
at Stefano, who is wearing a leprechaun's hat, before slowly turning his eyes back to you, Solstice. I see. Well, I don't know anything about her parents, unfortunately. Nothing useful. They're just not here.
I would like to roll
Okay.
insight on that.
Feel free.
And I will use a knowledge from a distant past to add a d6 x to that roll.
Feel free.
That's a 13.
Hmm. He probably doesn't know anything. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't.
Solstice will
No
Excuse
insight.
me,
also.
DM.
Yes?
I got absolutely shit insight, but
Does Isabella have any sort of context about what leprechauns do? You know, like what those leprechauns that were wearing those clothes before Stefano had them did?
No. Leprechauns
Oh,
are an
dang it.
entire race. Who knows?
Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Solstice?
yeah.
No clue.
Yeah, I'm
Is-
gonna burn an in.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna burn
you guys do have inspiration. Yeah.
because I need that. I need to make sure I can trust this guy.
Right. Let's mark one inspiration down for you.
Can I do a thing?
Yes, absolutely. You can do a thing. You can always do a thing. A 16.
Oh.
Okay, let's see what Sarah's
Alright.
thing is first, really quickly, if she wants to.
So, Sarah was drinking,
Yes.
but she, finished every single liter of liquor that she had. So as that guy sits down beside her to make conversation, she just gets up and goes to the barkeep.
And he's
Well, the bartender, sorry.
this guy, he does that thing, when he sits down to have a conversation with someone, he'll raise his hand to kind of just be like, oh, hello there. And then, but then as soon as you get up and just walk away, he's just sitting there with his hand just kind of raised still in that kind of half greeting posture. And he just like slowly turns to just see you walk away. Then he turns back to the empty table. And he shrugs. And he's gonna just start drinking. He's got his own drink.
With what the hell is that reaction with a okay face?
It's like yeah, okay, I can take a hint. So as you approach,
Found it.
Solstice, allow me to paint you a picture. This man has been talking to you. No one else knows about this other than you. But this man has. No, he's not that disappointed. This man has. You've been talking to this guy about the gangs, and now you suddenly know about Inadi, one of the persons taken away from the gang. And from what you said,
Correct.
it can be misconstrued as, "Don't worry about it. She's fine." And he did notice very specifically the leprechaun hat on Stefano, and he seems to be putting two and two together in his mind. You seem to have caused him.
So
So he is.
Banaka
Hmm?
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. He seems to be taking the misconception you've kind of allowed to happen.
Okay,
Banaka
I understand.
Falata is just going to roll his lidless eyes, jump on. Well, not lidless actually. He has way more lids than a normal person, but he's going to roll those eyes, jump on the counter, go like right next to the guy and say, "Sir, please forgive my companions. My mistress is not the most talkative either, but I will do the talking for pretty much everyone here. Little Noddy is indeed safe. You see this person right there in the corner? He points with one of his legs at this guy. She's in his charge. My mistress has given her her shell. She's currently sleeping
No,
warmly and
not this
dry
guy,
in
not
this
this
town.
guy. This is Roger.
Oh,
Talking about the
well,
barkeep.
No.
retcon that. No, I
This-
was talking about this.
This guy was
She-
this guy was just a hired person. Just a reminder. Do I have the art? I must have the token somewhere here.
All right, back. Be right back again.
This
Dogs
is the
are
guy.
acting.
This is the guy. Yosef.
Joseph.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Inani's in his scare. This guy here is
She's-
just he's a bard adventurer who was hired as protection.
All right, sorry,
Yeah.
my bad. So, Banaka
Uh,
Falata will
uh,
instead say
yeah.
she's in the care of Mr.
Uh,
Joseph and she is in this town safe and sound. Her house was destroyed, that is true, it is not our fault. That is the fault of a very rambunctious undead causing an explosion. It's a long story, but she is completely fine, though she is sadly without a home. She's very sad, I will not hide that, but
roll me persuasion. Because you're dumping a lot of things onto this man all at once.
all right,
Yeah,
persuasion,
This will glare at Banna because that is way more information than necessary. Because if he's
Listen, my
aligned
man,
with the gang,
if he's with the gang, I can kill him and eat his brain. And if he's not
fair.
with the gang, he can help us. I am not scared of this guy. This guy is probably going to be way more scared of me if I reveal my true form.
Also, if this guy is with the gang, Litney's already not in a good. Litney's already not in a good
Also,
mind.
you didn't let me finish cooking. My steak is still pretty raw right now.
Yeah, I would like to, if you don't mind, I would like to roll persuasion instead because I got I got the advantage on charisma checks. Basically, I will confirm everything he.
What's your charisma score? Your persuasion. Sorry.
My
Yeah,
persuasion
okay, no, you
is
can no, that doesn't
8
matter. That
plus,
doesn't matter. We're not gonna do that just yet. I want Banaka Falata's persuasion check. I just need to see this.
Well,
okay,
mine.
fair.
Yeah, I mean, who's
Alright.
talking? That the character who just talked right now, whichever it is, it's who's so I don't. You're probably rolling Beneficalata, right? Because Beneficalata's talking, or if you're rolling, off of the Isabella, roll that. Just roll. Yes,
Persuasion.
roll your persuasion.
All right, I do have I'm gonna use one of my inspiration that I have.
Cool. Let's mark
Just
that
straight up.
down. Inspiration, baby.
That's done.
Just so you know, I'm
And,
on the laptop right now.
Advantage, persuasion.
I noticed.
There.
I heard your sound go way up. 20. Okay. So
Sorry.
30-20.
he stares at the little imp demon creature talking to him. You know,
it's a
his
toad.
expression, this devil toad, talking to him. His expression unchanging. As he turns, as he just his not even move, doesn't move his body at all, doesn't move his head even. His eyes just slowly shift towards Solstice once more. Looking at Stefano, looking at this devil toad, and he just slowly turns and just casually starts cleaning a glass. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, and
Sorry
if
This
for
is
you're
the
curious
indeed a
about the
lot of
hat,
information.
sorry for the vagueness, but we needed to make sure. I wanted to make sure that anyone that would want to hurt her didn't hear that. As she glares at Banna.
Bana
She has-
Kafalata is just going to look back at you and go, "Sir, I will like to inform you." Of course, he addresses the barkeep, saying, "I would like to inform you to please not spread this information. This is a very simple warning. You see, as you might guess, I am not exactly of orthodox origins, so to speak.
No,
I am a very
I know
strange
exactly what
creature,
you are. No, I know exactly what you are. I know what you are.
oh,
Yes.
yes, indeed. What you may not know is what my mistress is.
No, I know what
you
she is.
see, Oh, truly? What is she then?
Ah, she's from the Far Realms or something, right? Been
Hmm.
there. Fun
Well,
place.
that's You've been there.
Oh yeah,
Truly.
I've been everywhere.
You don't look the type.
Thank you.
If I may ask, I
I used to
can
be quite an
quite
adventurer back in the day, you know.
So you
Before
took an
took
arrow to the knee.
Yes,
if
I was an
I
adventurer
can
till I took an
want
arrow
to
to the
say-
knee. I got married
So
to a
that
okay, I
you're-
want to
right?
roll
to a
insight check
beautiful
on
woman.
all.
Yes.
I want to roll an insight check on pretty much everything he's saying right now.
Go ahead and roll. He says, "Yes, I took an arrow to the knee and got married to a beautiful human woman. That was my fourth wife."
Yes, the life of a long-lived species.
Yes.
I have no choice but to
Believe.
believe him. So I just believe him and
Yeah.
go.
You don't.
Well,
Maybe he's
sir,
telling the truth. Maybe he's not. It's very difficult to tell. He is super
sir, the
old.
point
He
is,
could 100% have done that. But at the same time, he could just be an old man who's just talking to you and just make it fun.
Banaka Falata is going to say, listen, as you know, aberrations are a strange sort of thing. I'm sure I don't have to teach you that sort of thing. So please just do know that I have well, not me, but my mistress, however, has some way of tracking down this informations and knowledge. So if you were to go reveal this information to the wrong people, it would result in very unpleasant things for the both of us. You seem like a very good person, a trustworthy person. I do not wish to be wrong about this sort of information, so please just keep quiet about this. He's like calmly, just gently and politely, casually threatening this guy, basically.
Oh,
He's just
if you want threatening, I could do.
He just stares at you for a moment. He just stares at you
Like
and he says,
he's trying to pray. He's trying to make him believe that Isabella has some sort of psychic power to see, she would know, which is not technically well. It's completely wrong, in fact, but she can't do that. But he doesn't know that, and potentially maybe she could. Aberrations do weird shit.
"Is Banafakalata its own
Uh,
creature?"
But what do you mean by that?
Is Banafakalata a
Mhm.
creature? Yeah, Banakafalata
Well,
thinks on its own, correct? It's a character.
Yes.
well,
just like
it's
Red
basically
Tail.
What is Banaka?
Well,
What is
you've read
Banakafalata?
Dungeon Life, right?
What? Yeah.
It's basically Timo from Dungeon
Yeah,
Life.
what is Banakafalata thinking about?
What do you mean by that?
What are the thoughts going through their head as they see that?
Why is he reading my thoughts?
You wouldn't know that. But
Yeah.
if
No,
he
but
was,
I'm asking you for a reason because he has a very, very, very different way of thinking than most creatures. And if he is reading his thoughts, he might need to do a saving throw.
He does not need to do a saving throw.
Nah, I'm kidding. Banaka Falata is thinking.
Litney died.
What died?
He's thinking of.
Litney
Litney.
died.
Litney.
I know. They're gone.
Nah, I'm kidding. But basically, what I'm
There were they.
saying. Oh, and they're back.
Sorry.
Made from the dead. Yeah, tell me, what's he thinking?
Hmm. What's he thinking? Well, Banaka Falata is being like, I don't know if it's really a thought, but he's like being cautious and at the same time apprehensive and mentally formulating a plan to see if he to a contingency plan, you know.
Mm-hmm. He just looks at you, and he just turns to Solstice. I don't really appreciate, when people threaten me. So I'm just gonna ignore what you said right now. So, if what you said is true,
Listen.
you wish to know about the Inadi's parents, huh?
Yes.
It's
I don't wish to threaten you. I don't wish to have a problem with you. I am simply in dire need of help. That is it. And if you don't, and I don't, well, I'm sorry for threatening you, but if you have nothing to, wrong going on with yourself, then I have no reason to be worried about you. So in the end, we are square.
Also, Litney will be like, another one, please, and holds out her glass.
without a word, he mixes up another drink and pours it in for you. And he's gonna look
Yeah.
to you. He's gonna look. I understand, but it is better if you do not threaten people randomly. The world is a bigger place than you might think, as you are well aware.
Litney downs the drink again. Here comes another con save.
Yes. So, Inadi's
It's advantage. Sorry,
Yes.
advantage. That's 15.
Congratulations. Inadi's parents. There's a Gregor and a Sandra. It's quite a shame what happened to them. I've known Gregor for a few years. No? Maybe a century. It's not very long.
Mm.
He seems a nice enough bloke, a friendly type, an amazing bard, a natural talent for magic that one taught him everything he knew. Well, taught him some of the things he knew. I'm not a bard myself, so he just he shrugs. From what I know, Isandra was a human, and this word doesn't get around very easily about the deep things. Like, I'm a bartender, I know a lot, but my knowledge does not extend into the inner workings of the criminal underworld. But there are rumors that she might be from a certain noble family, I suppose. I don't know which one exactly, but I believe she was a noble or a former noble, and for some reason she stole the Nadi. He says, keeping it quiet.
Solstice will bang her head.
Wait. Did he actually say the mom sold
Yes,
the
he
naughty?
did.
He said
Litney?
that, yes.
Litney, you just hear her glass cracking in Litney's hand. Is the glass
Well,
from her?
well, that is the
Immediately
rumor.
as
The rumor.
immediately as she Solstice hear that she will cast command on Litney, and the command word will be calm.
Okay, I need to make a wisdom save here.
Command
yeah.
command word chill.
But
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, the command.
that is a 5. She's like,
Yeah, it doesn't calm you mentally, just so you know. It calms you physically. It forces you to relax for a bit until this, for a few seconds.
Yeah. Litney, calm yourself. I know what it sounds like. And until we know for certain why she did that, we are not to overreact. Understood?
there's no reason why a parent should sell their child.
Oh, I fucking agree with you, but for all we know, she could have they could have threatened someone that she cared deeply for, or someone that she needed to keep alive.
Well,
For all we
to
know,
be
she
clear, there's no evidence she did anything. We don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, the only one whom I truly know is Gregor. Maybe he knows. Maybe he's actually the one responsible and she is the innocent party. Maybe
And
they are both innocent.
I
Maybe
would
they're
not.
both guilty. Who knows? The
And,
truth is like very, very
and I would
difficult.
like to also butt in that it is pretty easy to spread false rumors in a world such as ours when things and creatures that can change shape and take on the appearance of another person exist.
Yeah.
Case in point, is there anyone else besides us in the bar?
Yes.
Tec-
Yes, a lot of people. They're
Technically,
luckily not here listening
Case
to
in
you.
point,
And then
okay, he says, case in point, he points to Isabella. Isabella is not gonna transform into her true form because there's other people and she doesn't want to cause mass panic, but she is going to wave at you and you know what she does, so.
Litney is like, it just stands up.
I know what she does, but does he?
No, you see, that was not directed at him, that was directed at the rest of the party. Like, I'm trying to talk about the party. Yeah, shapeshifters are a thing. So, cause someone
Yeah,
could basically have pretended to be her mother and took the place of her mother. It's like a thing that doppelgangers do all the time.
Litney just stands up and is about to walk right out of the bar. She is going to be on a warpath.
As you turn around, you come face to face with a fully armored metal paladin standing at about a massive 5'7".
Good
Litney
sir,
is
please do not kill her. She's not undead. She just has a bad skin condition.
He just raises a hand and he just kind of just does the the chill motion, I suppose. He raises his hand just like slightly wave to the side as he just tries to go past you and sit down at the bar. And as he
But I
sits
guess
down,
Walata will get out of his
he
way and
yeah.
just let leave him
As he sits
space.
down, he signs at the bartender, who nods and goes over and mixes a drink for him, which he slaps down some silver for. And he just takes the drink, and in his hand the drink just seems to disappear, and he just puts it down.
I will say that Litney has obvious tunnel vision, and she knew he was there, but it was like she's not focused on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Solstice will say, sit down, Litney. Solstice will grab her and pull her back down to the chair. You will want to be here for the rest of this.
She doesn't say anything, but you could feel her anger. Like it is almost physical.
Do you like pretty colors?
Give me a second.
the fuck?
I'm needed. I'm needed very quick.
This is a
y'all can-
very big thing where I'm like,
It's just the last part that's
Okay.
important.
Hypnotic trance. Are you just trying to like? Are you trying to hypnotic pattern her?
No, I'm just trying to like angler fish her, I guess. I'm just like I'm just wiggling eldritch lights in front of her face to try to like
Is it a
get
wisdom or a charisma save?
Wisdom
say
save.
wisdom save against my transformation save DC.
That's a 7. I'm guessing that failed.
And my transformation save DC, I believe, is my Constitution plus 8 plus proficiency. So
So yeah, it's a
uh,
fail.
yeah, it's a fail.
Let's
Litney
be
just
honest here.
yeah, Litney is easily the most manipulated.
Yeah, she's like, she's just like wiggling this weird sort of tentacle in front of your face, like full of bioluminescent light, which very like it doesn't hypnotize you so much, but it does completely disturb your train of thoughts. Like it's kind of like if you get like way too heated and passionate about something, and like you suddenly get a bucket of water dunked in your head,
Yeah,
but like not as unpleasant as that, you know?
yeah. It's like he realizes, yeah, she's not gonna get any. There's no way the party's gonna let her just go full on Rambo or
Yeah.
John Wick here. So she's just gonna let it go.
Do you
This
from
this
the
silent silver knight stares at all of you very awkwardly. And then you see the bard Roger just walk up like, Jean Ponce John! A long time no see! And the metal knight just stands up, just awkwardly waving to him as he just inches out to get out of earshot of you guys. And then the bard's like, Jean Paul St. John, drink with me, you bastard! Come on, this is the time. Today is the day I drink you under the table, finally. Just, and they're gonna sit over here. And
Yeah.
they're gonna
Lit-
sit over here and try to drink.
Litney whispers to the others.
As he sits down, by the way, does the silver metal man slowly turns his
Give
head
me
to
a
look
second.
at you, rotating it 180 degrees, and then just slowly turns it back, rotating it the other side
Hmm.
for a full 360-degree rotation, acting as
Either
if
that
that was
guy is serious account.
subtle.
Either that guy is undead or that is a construct. Anyway.
Sarah, at this moment, she was mostly she noticed you guys and was listening in. And now that Litney calmed down, she just goes over you guys and simply says, "Hi, how you doing?"
Could have been better. The bartender just confirmed what I heard from. What the hell was the Dragonborn's name?
That Dragonborn?
So I didn't.
I'm sorry, I'm struggling with this Wix, and it's just not
Yeah,
opening.
don't worry about. Let's see here.
If you want to know what a Dragonborn's name is, I'm so sorry.
The bartender's
See
an
here.
elf, if you're
No,
referring to
the
that.
I know.
Dragonborn is from the RP. She talked. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Look, his name is Greg
Yeah.
now.
Who?
Just kidding.
But Greg is Anadi's dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gregor.
Right.
Don't worry, just say the Dragonborn and I'll
Uh,
understand what you mean.
Yeah. Find name. That makes it easier. All right. Right. This the bartender just confirmed what the insert name of the Dragonborn here
Sorry, yeah,
told me.
it got very active at my house right now.
Don't worry about it.
But what did I miss?
Nothing really. So,
Oh, I see. That's why. You never asked him his
yeah.
name.
No, I could have sworn he told me
Nope.
his name.
I just read it.
Okay.
He's the Dragonborn.
Or you can just tell me the name and assume that I actually asked for his name.
Ragov.
Wait, is his last name Kilmore?
Ragov. That's the name of the Dragonborn. Ragov. Why am I
Oh,
Razzle?
Rago.
I have no idea.
You can change.
I
if
guess
you go down to
Rachel knew the name.
Yeah, I am that smart. Pulls out her glasses, and just pushes them up, feeling superior.
Arno says, "Don't get the full of yourself, rat." Anyways, he said that it was her mother that was the guilty party, and and her father is looking for her, for little Inadi. So that confirms it. I'm afraid from the sounds of it.
If I knew him personally, I could cast a sending spell.
By the way, Razzle,
Yes.
you've not been told where exactly you've been going. Because Solstice didn't bring that up. Solstice just said they're going to Stella Town. Solstice didn't say any details yet. The bartender, by the way, does approach you because you're sitting alone. And as he's like seeing what you want, he's also like, "Oh, greetings, traveler. Are you here for the play that is happening next week?"
Solstice will interrupt him.
Well,
This will be very interested in it.
Oh, you
but,
know each other. He kind of just gestures Razzle towards the rest of you. You're involved in this. All of this?
Yes. This is my friend I mentioned before.
Okay. Oh, see, the friend who would be so interested in Lord Rue's play.
Razzle's just going to look at Solstice like, what the hell are you getting me signed up for?
It's gonna be a surprise, Raz. As you see, Solstice grinning from ear to ear. But out of character, there is a play happening in Stella that is for Lord Ryu.
Wait, you said Ryu? Oh no.
Yes.
It's a fun fact that Solstice never told you where exactly you're going. Would you like to bring that up or no?
Yeah, I can bring it up later when we're back in the inn.
Fair enough.
So the less that has a chance to overhear, the better. But yes, we're gonna next up is Stella, and so we can catch the play when we travel back after we are done what we need to do. And I'm sure you will
go back
the
for a
play.
drink.
Yeah. Do you want to roll an insight to see if you can figure out what Solstice is hiding?
Yes, absolutely. You know, when I brought up that list of who Raz trusts the most, I did put you at the top, but that doesn't mean she trusts you in the slightest. It just means out of everyone here, she trusts you slightly more.
I just like how, yeah, Litney went through her
And when you
stuff.
do snap like this,
By the way, Raz, don't forget you do in fact have 3 inspiration, as do everyone else here.
Well, seeing as I have luckies, why don't I start wasting some of those inspirations?
Okay,
Yeah,
a 14.
yeah, that's a reroll. So
Yeah,
that would be
14.
14.
Yeah, it's a 14, I know.
Let me see here. That would be persuasion, or would that be deception?
If you're lying, it's deception.
Well, it's more withholding information.
Well, then that's
That,
just an insight check.
How well do you know Solstice to
I mean, here's my answer. If you're not outright lying about something, you're just like, you're like doing the cheeky grin, and she does a 14. I think 14 is enough to understand what a cheeky grin is. It's up to you,
Okay,
Solstice, because player to player, there are no hard enforced rules other than,
I'll be right back.
25.
Why is it persuasion?
How choosing?
I didn't say it's a persuasion.
It's all the same modifier either way, so it
I
doesn't
didn't
really matter.
say it's a deception either. I said this is not a role for you. It's basically up to you to determine a 14, because you're doing the very clearly the grin year to year. So with a 14,
Yeah.
how much would you let off the Razzle? Like, what do you think is fair? Yeah.
That's fair. Don't worry. There's a very good play that's gonna happen in celebration for
Little
certain
note, I
individuals.
feel like I have to keep restating. I do not enforce any rules between players unless it's combat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Any interaction between any rules you set between players is purely by your by mutual acceptance. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like how I
But,
never enforced rules for y'all to know if Litney's is gonna murk someone for abusing a kid.
Basically, Solstice will try to convince Raz that there is nothing to worry about. There is a great play she's gonna enjoy, very much enjoy.
Razzle's still salty about this.
Litney, he just is still infatuated. Like, all right, can I go? I've calmed down somewhat.
Oh, I thought you would want to see if the bartender would be able to send a message to Gregor. But if you want to leave, then you're free to do.
She glares at Solstice about. Gives like, you cheeky little fairy. That look. Okay, how much to keep this on the down low and give send a message to Nadi's father?
He looks to you. I do not charge for secrecy. That's not the kind of bar I run here. And also, I've attempted to do so, but they are unavailable.
Litney narrows the.
Do you believe? Like, I would not. Yeah, I would not just sit here with the ability to call them and just never do that, because there's a lot of questions everyone would like to ask. I'm not just gonna be like, I'm not gonna call them unless someone tells me to. No, this just doesn't work.
Okay.
It's very unfortunate.
Well, try to send him a message and tell him that Inadi is safe, and we will be going to Stella tomorrow, assuming he picks up.
I have attempted to do so just now, but it didn't work.
That's
So either.
By the way, none of you saw this man attempt to cast anything. He's just doing his regular bartending job.
Okay, I'm away from the laptop, but can you roll me? Can I make an Arcana check? Because if he's saying that sending a verbal has verbal components.
Standing has components, yes.
Litney's kind of curious how this guy could just, unless it's yet,
Go
just to
ahead.
make sure he has some.
I'll roll for you, Arcana.
That's a +7 also.
Oh, okay. I can just roll from your sheet. I'm just rolling from your sheet. Here we go. Here's Arcana. A 21.
The one.
Yeah, sorcerer.
A sorcerer, huh?
Probably. At least
Most likely.
at least they're using meta magic. Maybe they're not a sorcerer. Maybe they're a multi-class.
That
You have
is
some sort of. Yeah, Litney's going to
unfortunate.
point that out.
To whom?
Well, like, so you have some way of using meta magic.
And you're a necromancer.
Are we
Yes.
really gonna state the obvious?
I mean, do you have any idea why the message didn't go through?
Oh yeah, many reasons. Well, there's one time when one of my friends was cursed and he couldn't receive messages. There's another time one of my friends was dead and he couldn't receive messages. There's another time one of my friends was trapped in another dimension and he couldn't receive messages. And there's another time when one of my friends had an anti-magic cuff on him and he couldn't receive messages.
Litney,
None of
he
these
only
friends are
catches
me, by the way.
is dead.
Just letting you know. None of these friends are me. 100%.
And yet, yeah, the moment Litney hears probably dead, head, her eyes just widen.
Don't worry, he's not.
Someone
At
hold me
least
back, because I am about to storm out here.
Do you really want me to?
I was
not-
speaking
the
of. I
thought
wasn't
on
able to
clicking
send
on you.
messages to little Inandi either.
Most and not little Naughty has been in with us as the entire time.
I tried sending a
Well,
message to her 2 days ago. It did not work.
Can you? We were in the fort then. Can you try sending a message now?
So he looks at you as he says that, and he says, "It does not work."
Lenny is just
Then
gonna.
there is a big.
Lenny immediately dashes to where Nadi's room is. And she does. She's wanting to double check to see if she's okay.
As you rush off into the rain, looking for Inadi, or the rest of you.
No, she's going to the room that Inadi, with.
Yeah, Inadi is not in here. Inadi is with Yusuf, where I put him on the map.
Yeah. She just
And
not even giving
my
it
dog.
not even giving the party a moment to react. She just is gone.
Of course. Act first, think never. Some
It's that
wizard
motherly It's that motherly
Yeah,
instinct to
and
protect.
the barkeeper talks to the rest of the party and says, "Well, when I was told, well, apparently when she was with you, the spell didn't work either." So,
Yes. Something weird is going on. I think there might be some form of magic blocking here in this town.
magic
Something
blocking.
that
Is there magic blocking, or something's happening to the god of magic, or one of the other gods? There's always something. There's always something going on. Oh, this reminds me of the time when Kalimor died.
Yes, speaking of the gods, can ask them when we meet up.
You shouldn't plan for your death. You're still so young. You're only what, a few millennia old. You've got another few millennia in you.
let's just say there is gonna be a summit.
Yes.
The less spoken about that, the better.
And by the way, cut to Litney. Litney, by the time you eventually reach soaked in rain at Yusuf's place, Inadi is in fact there and mostly fine, sleeping. What happened? Yusuf asks you as you're like so panicked.
Lit, despite not even needing to breathe, she is instinctively panting, and just when she sees Inadi, she puts her hand on her heart where her heart's supposed to be, and just like, thank the gods.
What happened?
When I was told that the bartender at the tavern said that he's been trying to send and use the sending spell to both Inadi and her father, but
You
got
would
nothing.
notice that Yusuf, as you walked in, actually, you know, probably I assume hands on your knees, huffing, right?
Yeah.
You notice that there's a piece of paper on the floor. Very conspicuous.
Litney. I'd like a like Litney sees this is like, what's that? You casts mage hand and to bring it up to her.
Oh, I don't know. I wonder. Maybe it's one of my. I don't know. It seems a bit too small to be one of my receipts. It probably isn't from one of my bookkeeping either. What does it say?
Litney opens it.
Do you read it out loud?
First, is it in a language that
It's common.
she knows?
It's a very clear common.
All right.
Beautiful handwriting.
Does she recognize the handwriting?
No, you don't. It's
All right, so
it's written in common, very beautiful handwriting. I'm just like Yusuf asked like, what does it say? So I'm just like, are you reading it out loud first, or are you reading it first?
She is going to read it, obviously.
Out loud or not? I don't know what you mean by that.
Out loud.
Okay.
Out loud.
Cool. So it says the letter says. In fact, I'm not gonna write it out first and ask you to read it. That's just waste of time. Hello there. It's a pleasure to meet you. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I am here just watching this entertainment unfold before me in a very curious, odd manner. Would you like a bit of entertainment? Question mark. If so, then I know the perfect person. It's me, Axonom.
Wait.
And as you read that out loud,
Yeah. Wait. Oh no.
you don't know that
Litney's
name.
eyes
You don't
widen.
know that name. You don't know that name. Solstice is
Alright.
the only person who knows that name. But
Yeah,
just time. Oh. Okay.
Does she feel a presence?
Did you just summon Beetlejuice?
No.
Does Litney feel a presence that she hasn't felt since the Witchlight Carnival?
Okay, give me 1 second. What did you say?
Does she suddenly feel a presence that she hasn't felt since the Witchlight Carnival?
You don't know anything just yet. I just need. Shit, where is it? This is it. I just need you to roll me 1d1000.
Oh, crud.
/R 1d1000. Thank you very much.
And Bear's not here, so no intervention from a god.
God is absent today. I'm sorry.
Stepwolf can't save her this time.
Maybe, maybe not. Roll me 1d
Okay, I'm confused. Who the
1000.
hell is that supposed to be?
What?
Well, I'll do it on Discord chat since I'm still outside.
Okay. Oh my god. I need to watch an ad to read this. Bullshit.
396.
Did you roll it? No.
No, she rolled it.
Where?
I
Oh,
did. It's on
Discord.
Discord chat.
Okay, 396. 396. Right, let's search.
Well, looks like
Give me 1 second.
goodbye.
I need to watch
Looks like I'm gonna have to have
watch
new-
an ad to read this.
Looks like Litney's gonna.
If it's the
Litney's gonna-
thing random effect table, it's actually 10,000, but
No, 1000. Okay, right. 937 wait, 396?
yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good. 396. Let's see. What does this say? Suddenly, you find yourself surrounded by a pack of 2d4 frenzied hungry wolves. Oh my. /R
Litney sees this.
2d4.
Litney sees this. This immediately
Suddenly,
tells
as you
Joseph.
say, okay, listen, let me lay down the scene for you. As you say this, you feel odd. You feel a deeply unfamiliar presence wash over you. Similar to how when you're in the presence of Stevlov, when he's casting magic, when he's, exerting himself, when he's making his presence known, how the feeling of spite wells up from deep within you. Here, it's tough to explain. You can hear what sounds like a bell, a crack as glass shatters, the sound of a claw scratching against a whiteboard all at once. And the feeling inside of you is not happiness, madness, it's not happiness, sadness, spite, anything of the sort. It's a deep, deep sense of this world is bullshit. As you can just see everything around you twist, turn, like hundreds and hundreds of fabricated mirror-like cards trying to make some semblance of reality. And as you think this, everything just kind of twists at once. And the next thing you know, you, in this room, are surrounded by 5 wolves that just appear out of nowhere. These feral wolves just growl.
Is
Anger,
Joseph
hunger.
Is Joseph and Anati still there?
Yosef and Inadi are still there and well within the
As is
biting
my wolf.
range of those wolves.
Oh, my dogs are gonna intercept them.
Funny you should say that.
Litney.
Funny you should say that. When I said 5 wolves, you have 2 wolves, correct?
Ah,
more.
frick.
Yeah, we have 3 right now?
Let's see here. It's 1 wolf per level, right?
No. No. You do not have 7 wolves.
No, it started with 2 at level 4, I think it was, and then more.
Yeah, you do not have like 4 wolves or something. I think you have 3 or something.
Something like that.
So here's a fun fact. Let's say you got 3 wolves. 2 wolves were spawned out of nowhere. And your 3 wolves
shit.
are also hungry, growling, and see food.
Litney's like, oh no.
Uh,
Without
are you letting Rachel know?
depends. Is she still within
Nope.
range of
I mean, what's the range? It's not 1 kilometer, is it?
It's
100
100
meters?
feet.
Nope. You're out of range. Goodbye.
Litney is just like, okay, immediately. I'm gonna have to waste my gift of the monarch here because I'm going to just give this use intimidation.
Actually,
Yeah.
if you allow me, DM, can I? No, actually, I wonder if I should be using dispel magic.
Well, no, I am
Where are
not
you?
in the.
You're not there.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Everyone's in the bar. Only Litney is here. And I guess you guys have noticed a fun thing. When anyone says the name Axonom, bad things happen. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. What? I'm gonna have to use now. I'll be reduced to just one unuse of charm of the monarch.
I think you only have one use of it, right?
No,
I'm going
it's
to
remember I had
abuse the shit. I'm going to abuse the shit out of that.
it.
You
You
don't
said it
have
was
it.
like
It's on.
3.
Just so you
Yeah,
know,
it's
just so you know about
okay.
abusing stuff. If I don't call for a roll, it doesn't happen. Intimidation's the only exception.
Yeah, Litney is going to. This will give her a +5 to her charisma-based ability checks.
Yeah.
And she's a proficient in intimidation. She is going to just give off this aura of back off now. And she can hear.
Roll.
They can
Roll.
understand her too.
Roll me that intimidation, baby. You can't, can you?
That's a +5, so that's a 21. You
Mhm.
know, just to really give it. No, I'm not. I'm not going to waste another knowledge of a distant past. This is
You're going to have a long rest now.
yeah.
Yeah.
She basically gives every last as wolf in that room. She's putting the fear of God in them.
Yeah. What would be the counter for intimidation check?
Wisdom. Wisdom saving throw.
Pure. Yeah, pure wisdom. Okay, let's see here. Yeah.
I could use
Oh, wait.
Wisdom saving
not-
There we
throw.
go. So,
I could use
oh,
knowledge
right.
from-
I clicked on the wrong one. There we go.
They fail.
Whoops. Ignore the advantage. It's normal.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a fail.
Cool. So we cut away from Litney right now. We're
Yeah,
gonna
she
come
just, like-
back to the bar where all of you guys are.
Does Solstice feel that something is wrong, considering it's her wolves that they got taken over?
You feel that you don't have a connection with your wolves right now.
Solstice will rush out immediately and say, "Sorry, something is wrong. Everyone to Joseph."
Seeing that
And rush out.
Solstice is distressed, I'm going to follow her.
You absolutely can.
So, how many rounds will it take for us to get there?
We're not doing rounds. This is not that kind of. That's not that kind of encounter.
Okay.
I
Alright,
don't.
noted.
This is like it's too boring and too weird to try do the actual normal encounter rules. So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna instead do is pretty simple. So, step 1, Litney.
Yeah.
Let's say in turn 1 you've intimidated the wolves. You've put the fear of
Oh
God in
shit!
them. They're backing away.
I completely forgot that back then the bar guy shouldn't have been able to read my mind if he did.
Nope. He can't read your mind. He can read Banaka Falata. That's why I asked if
Ah,
Banaka
okay.
Falata was his own creature.
Okay, cool.
I was
Sorry.
very clear about that one question. Because,
Okay, sorry.
yeah, Banaka Falata doesn't have the item attuned. And Banaka Falata has
Yeah,
its
yeah.
own mind, which is why, safety and, like, don't give the familiar too many secrets. Right.
Yeah.
So here's a fun thing. The wolves do fear, but the wolves are so very hungry. A hunger that gnaws at their very soul. They don't eat now. They'll die, their stomachs turning inside out. They fear you. They fear you as much as they fear death. But
And this
they
intimidation was
do
also
not
tape.
fear the child or the weak old
That-
man.
I would like to preface that intimidation was also to make sure they don't come anywhere near them.
That's going to
them
be
as
very,
well.
very difficult.
And
And that's where
to-
I'm going to have to ask you to make a choice. You stand in the doorway. On one side, Inadi on a bed. 2 wolves on that side. On the other side, Yusuf in his living room. 3 wolves on that side. What? How can you protect them? What do you bring
Litney,
to
you
the
have my full
table?
attention. You can...
So we are going to do it this way. You have a turn. And then the wolves are going to do stuff depending on what's available for them. And then the other guys are going to burst in roughly. But essentially, this one turn determines everything. You have this one turn to see what happens. You have a choice to make, Litney.
I have I know at least 2 things Litney can do here.
You can only do one thing, though. So go ahead, feel free to do that one thing.
Litney, okay, so even if they attack Yosef, if I can't just use a reaction or anything to protect him.
You don't have a reaction to protect them right now. No. Listen. The only reactions you have available can only work against a single attack, and there are 3.
All right. I'm trying to think here,
Yep.
cause
I am putting you on the spot. I understand.
no,
I fully understand. This is a twisted mad god has contrived the scenario for you.
let me see what I can do here.
God, I love evil. This is the first time we're like this the first time in a while we're just having a pure evil character fully in charge right here. A pure madness character, actually. Because the other things in that list, I think one of them was just your finger pops off.
Yeah, no, that would have been much more preferable.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for some AoEs here that isn't fireball.
Mm-hmm. Keep looking.
The only thing I could think of here is
The one before was literally a random party member's right little finger falls off, which could be easily fixed. But I was just like, imagine that and frenzied, hungry wolves. Holy shit! I'm vetoing this
how
one right here.
what?
Sorry, I just saw one of the numbers and just vetoed. I'm gonna have to change this table eventually, but come on.
I'm trying to think.
I'm waffling. I'm waffling. I'm giving you some time to think. Do the rest of you have anything to talk about while just to give Litney some time to think, because they have a lot of options to go through as a wizard.
Okay, how big is the room? How big is the room?
Not very big. I'm gonna say.
So would you say
I'm gonna
50
say.
feet?
I'm gonna say there's like from where you are. Let's say it's 20 feet till one end of the room where Inadi is, and 20 feet to the end of the other room where Yusuf is. This is a fairly small place.
Question.
Yes.
At that moment, where are we? I mean, what is
You
the
are
distance between
on
us
the
and?
way. You are on the way. Distance wise, it's well, it's from here to here, roughly. So like quite a bit, a few blocks.
I'm
But
trying to think because it's like
but we're not worrying
I
about
thought-
the exact distance because I'm putting this down as one event. So by the time you get there, this event will be over. Exactly.
dang it, okay, so it wouldn't if I used spirit calling, it wouldn't and like get the wolves, correct?
Spirit calling.
Because it has a 15-foot range.
Spirit calling might get the wolves, but what does it do? Is it just
It
Bane? It's just Bane.
it subtracts the if they make a con save, they have to and fail it.
Yeah, but
No,
it's
it's
not
charisma,
really it's
charisma.
not really gonna stop them.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I'm so
Dang
sorry,
it.
but I'm not sorry actually. This is pressure.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
It's fine. I understand.
Because no matter which one and I save, someone's gonna die. This is some real telltale BS here.
Can I ask what the hell's happening?
I
Wolves
stopped
appeared.
So basically, Litney is in Yusuf's house where little Inadi is, and she found a note and she read it, and it's from Axonom. It had Axonom's name on it, and she read Axonom's name out loud, and that forced a roll of the D1000 Magic Wild Search table.
Wait. I think I got an idea.
And basically now, Inad Litney is in the middle of a doorway. On one side, there are two frenzied, hungry wolves with Inadi, and three frenzied, hungry wolves with Yusuf. And she has literally one spell essentially to make the decision of how on earth does she deal with this.
Wait, infinite bag of rats. I can only pull out 1d4 of them.
Yes, that's what it says, isn't it?
She can dump out a bunch of them if you turn it upside down.
If you turn it inside out, the bag's destroyed and it
Right.
releases 1d100 of rats.
Look, I'm just trying to see, like, is there a chance I could have to save both of them without hurting Gerki or Frecky?
You can
I
kill them.
would
They
say they are frenzied and hungry, but not necessarily hungry for humans.
I can roll a 1d8 for the number of rats I can pull out of the bag.
You could do that and take a gamble. You could gamble to see if there are enough rats.
What do you think, guys?
I'd say your better option would be put
in-
the bag at risk.
I think
Yeah.
let's leave this mostly in Litney's hands. Are you gonna gamble? You wanna play this? You wanna gamble?
Because instinctively, Litney would want to save Inati, but she's already felt like she's taken and much more from her by the loss of her house. That's the thing. She doesn't want to lose. Want her to lose another
You
family.
don't have
and
much time to think in character. You got to act now. So, what would it be? What's more important? The child
Timer is
or the
counting down.
item?
Think
No.
think of it as a game where if you don't choose both situations.
Yeah, I have
happens.
to. I have to.
Yeah, if you
I
can
want-
also just you can have choice paralysis. That's a very valid choice right now.
no
I would
no
love that.
choice paralysis.
That's my favorite choice.
No choice paralysis. Lenny is going to uh, save Inati.
Okay. How so?
She as she rushes past Joseph, she's like, "I'm sorry, but I need to save her."
Again, it's not rushing past. On one side is Joseph, and one side is Nadi.
So you're not gonna sacrifice the bag of rats to dump 100 rats on the floor.
100 rats would feed them, but
I
there's a
mean,
chance there just end up being one.
I mean,
Wait,
the life of a the
Okay.
life of a Joseph is not worth as much as the life of a bag of infinite rats. Let's be honest.
No,
let me
you're
make sure I'm getting the
completely wrong.
item right.
He would understand.
And plus, these
Mo,
guys
I'm
are
wrong. I'm very wrong.
what?
It doesn't do 1d 100 rats. If you destroy the bag, it does 5d 100 rats. It's a lot of rats.
And those rats are going to be scared, and they're going to be. It's going to be a lot worse than wolves.
You underestimate how many 500 rats is.
No, I know specifically that's going to drown the entire city. So
Well, you can always unleash just 5 rats.
So, do you have the item description written down, or am I the only one that's actually looking at it?
I only put the paraphrase one, the 1d8. I need to make this choice now because we don't have much time in the stream.
Yes, tick.
Just pull out up to 8 rats. If you get 5, you can satisfy all the. You can make it so that all 5 wolves are distracted.
Maybe, maybe not.
All right. I'm just gonna have to gamble. Frick! How many are near Nadi?
2 near Nadi, 3 near Yosef.
Frick! Come on,
Do you
something
want
good.
me to roll?
I'll roll it. 8.
All 8.
Well.
She's gonna throw. Immediately throw.
I
4.
see.
Very nice.
Exactly medium luck.
She's gonna throw. The majority at, like more near Anadi, so they can leave her alone, and the rest, and 3 to the 3 that are staring down Yosef.
Well, you can do 4-4.
4-4, yeah, 4-4.
Seeing the plump, much easier to catch rats immediately enter their vision. All of the wolves are severely distracted by it, and they pounce. Within an instant, the rats are gone. It isn't nearly enough to satisfy them. However, that bit of time is enough. And the
Yeah.
party barges in. The party, you have entered a scene where hungry wolves stare down both Yusuf and Inadi with Litney in between.
Solstice will immediately, without a second to spare, without a second for them to react, will activate Nature's Wrath. And basically, wait, it's only for one enemy. Oh, god damn it. They upgraded it in 2024, so it's all that is within range.
What?
Okay, does the wolves count as Fae?
Because they're yours, 3 of them count as
Yep.
Fae. The 3 of them on this side. The 2 of them deeper into the house with Inadi don't count as Fae.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna use Turn the Faithless. And basically fear them away.
Stop trying to fear them. They're hungry. The fear doesn't really work on them.
It works
Ugh.
to an extent.
Yeah,
Well, it works to an extent, but like we don't have that much wiggle room right now. Look, listen.
Yeah,
What Isabella will do is she's just going to start blasting.
I mean, it's because a turn creature has to run away. That's the mechanics of the spell, because it's a spell. Let's see. What does it say? It's a strat. You can cause special creatures and a
It's
creature
wisdom.
within 10 feet. No,
it's
turn
Turn the
faithless.
Faithless. You can use your channel divinity to utter ancient words that are painful for Fae and
Okay.
feats to hear.
Cool.
As an action, you're
Like, how dangerous do these wolves look? Like, do they look like if a high enough level spell hits them, they will drop like a sack of potatoes?
I mean, yeah, that's everyone. That's you also.
All right, let me
Okay,
roll
channel
for
divinity. I guess a matter
What?
of make one saving throw, I suppose. Is there a saving throw?
Let me.
Yeah, make one wisdom saving throw.
Right.
For
What?
the wolves.
Why does this does that? I am going to rage.
You absolutely
to-
can rage.
Go to Joseph and just try to keep the wolves at bay.
Yeah, so the wolves around Yusuf are immediately turned, and despite how they're hungry and frenzied, the magic compels them to stay away because they cannot approach Solstice. So the wolves are back thrown into a corner in a maddening rage as they just start trying to rip and tear at the furniture, the wood, trying to devour anything they possibly can. You stand there, Sarah, and at the moment, Yusuf is safe, so Yusuf can escape, but Yusuf's not escaping because Inadi
Inadi.
is deeper inside. So, to explain, you guys have entered the house. There is a door 20 feet away. Litney sang there, and on the other side of the door, Inadi is sleeping, and there are 2 wolves in there.
They still have 2 more rats to go through.
Yep, that wouldn't last very long. What I'm asking
And-
is, does anyone in the party have any way to deal with those wolves right now? Because there's not much time left.
all Litney can do right now is run in and dimension door out of there, or with the naughty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Banaka Falata.
Isabella
Okay,
should be able
let's just. There's 5 wolves, right?
There are 5 wolves. 3
Still,
are
there's-
3 are in this first room, backed into a corner. 2 are in the other room surrounding Inadi.
All right. What I'm proposing is that each of us choose one wolf, to deal with individually.
Well, there's not much time. You gotta go with it and deal with it right now or not.
Look, I'm gonna go for the. So what I'm suggesting is that the wolf. Mia, arrête. The wolves that is closest to Inadi. Banakafalata is. Arrête. Banakafalata is going to eat him.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's like literally that's a thing that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
If you
That
would
is
take a suggestion,
a hit.
Eldritch
Oh my-
Lock them because you should.
That is a hit.
Depends if the.
Good job. That is one of the wolves swallowed, just crushed. It's not a small creature, so you can't eat it. But you know, you could definitely bite into it and do a chunk of damage. The wolf, I'm gonna say, would die from that attack.
All right.
All right
So
then.
that's
And
one of
that's what you can do. Sarah's occupied keeping the other wolves away. Solstice had their chance. Razzle, what are you doing? There's only one wolf left. That's a threat to an
Even
Adi.
here?
Huh? It depends. I don't know if you cared enough, you would be here. Otherwise, you're in the bar.
I don't even remember when they left. Did they have a reason?
Yes,
Like,
because
Solstice-
Solstice was like, "Oh shit! Everyone, come!" and ran off and flew off. And everyone
I
else
guess I
ran
am
off.
there.
Cool. I'm so sorry, but it's what happened.
All right.
There's one
There's
wolf
one-
left, and it's dangerously near to getting time to bite an Adi.
She's asleep.
Yeah.
If-
Can I not just steal the child and run for it?
You're on the other side of the house. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
If you have to run 40 feet, you can try.
Hmm.
You might have cunning action.
hmm.
I don't know.
I do. It's part of
Wait,
my
I
fitness,
just
remember?
realized you weren't hearing me. Can I? Was he
You-
close enough that he would
you-
trigger an opportunity attack from Banakefalata or not?
Oh, I did not hear you at all. You didn't. Which one?
Yeah, I was muted. Sorry.
No.
The wolf that
No.
he's about to attack Inadi.
No. They'd have to enter
Yeah.
your range and leave your range.
Yeah,
They've maybe only entered your range.
let Raz cook. I'm pretty sure he's got an idea.
All right, cool. Okay.
So, like,
Yeah, you do have cunning
I have-
action. You do have the speed.
yep.
Use the
I'm
ancient
going-
I'm
Joe
just.
Star
I would
technique.
just have to ask you to roll an acrobatics
Wait,
check.
hold on.
Yes.
Is there a window?
Oh,
There is a window next to an Adi. Yes.
Okay. There's only one thing I can do that I'm gonna use another inspiration. Of last inspiration.
Well,
Here we
you said-
go.
You've already used. Yep, that's
Natural
it. That's all
20.
your inspirations right there. Natural
That was
20.
all my inspirations.
Wonderful.
I was counting.
Yep.
I'm going to grab the child and jump out the window.
So, as
Action movie
as
style.
you all and so to explain the scene of this hectic scene of events, Litney walks in and just as she's like relieved seeing an Adi there, notices the piece of paper and starts reading it out loud. And as she says the final thing, the name Axonom, reality warps around her. And now there are wolves, angry, hungry, rabid, frenzied. The wolves that were once solstices on, friends. Now deranged, mad with hunger. With barely with just a second or two to think, Litney reached into her bag and pulled out 8 rats out of the bag of infinite rats and just scattered them across the house. Instantly, some of the rats were eaten, and this only bought a few seconds, but those few seconds were enough for the rest of the party to burst in. Solstice immediately bringing out her holy radiance, pushing once her wolves, now feral, back into a corner as Sarah rushes in, keeping them away from Yusuf, protecting him. On the other side, uh, Isabella throws out Banvakalata, which rushes in this giant, this devil toad, and just immediately chomps into one of the wolves before it could sink its teeth into Inadi. The last wolf turns, a dead rat in its mouth as it chomps down, still so hungry. Sees Inadi, and as it approaches, before it can do anything, Raz just runs in, just sweaving right between Litney as she tries to run in. Just vaults over the wolf, grabs the sleeping child, and in a fluid motion, curls up and springboards out through the open window into the rain outside to safety. As the last wolf chomps down on nothing, pure air. And with this, I'm going to say the wolves are not a danger to you guys as they are right now. That scene dealt with. It would only take a little bit longer for you to actually restrain the wolves. Or kill them, whatever it is. I will say one thing. Just one thing I will say. Once the Feywild wolves are subjugated, Solstice, you would know that they return to once again the connection returns as they are in the Fey. But you would also know that they are traumatized from the event. And I will end that scene there. Did you have anything to say, Litney?
What about was it Gerki or Freki that was still alive?
They were both still alive until the subjugated.
They all are alive.
They were all three of his wolves were alive because they were turned.
I'll be off right now because I have to go. But thank you for the session.
Take care. We are ending the session now. I'm just wanting to know if there's any last thing we need to know before we stop.
Okay.
Well,
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Litney's just gonna pocket the note.
This is definitely gonna take it and incinerate it.
Yeah, no, she's going to.
She's not taking any more fucking chances with that.
Yeah, but Litney pockets it. She'll address it to Solstice and the others later.
I stole a child.
I mean, that was actually the greatest save from Raz.
When stealing a child is a morally correct choice.
I love it. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
You knew what the plan was as soon as I asked, is there a window?
Yep, there was right there.
Epic save.
The cat burglar strikes again, but this time a force of good. Against the dogs. The cats win. What a thematic end. I think we'll end the session there. Next time I hope we actually manage to have Bear here and at least most of us.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't here for the thing.
Nah, don't worry
It's
about
alright.
it. Yeah.
And don't worry.
It's also a matter of I need Bear because we planned something and he is not here, so we can't do the plan.
Oh no.
But oh my goodness, that was a gamble.
Yeah, it was a gamble.
Whew.
It was a choice in the end of save these two, but possibly doom this town to a horrible fate of hundreds upon hundreds of rats.
Well, I chose
100 rats.
It's like, oh, you could choose one to die. Both or both to die. Litney chose a third option: save both.
Yeah, that's a fun time. I'm like, you know what? God of Madness, you didn't disappoint me. Thank you so much. We're gonna stop streaming in 3. Oh, wait, here's my end screen. Hi, thank you so much for being here. It's a fun stream. Hopefully next time we'll have things a bit more organized. But for now, goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah.